I just wanted to say I am back again, here again. Like I always say, I actually came in because I'm like, I gotta tap into this energy. I gotta see really what's been going on out here, like what's been really happening. So I'm just like, let me tap in. Let me tap in. Let me see what is given. Hold on, y'all, drop something. What is given for me in this like right now, like how am I feeling right now or whatever. So I made some custom spray, so let me spray out the energy, spray my hands, of course, and make sure I get both hands. If you have been on my channel, I just want to say welcome back. I missed you. I missed you, girl. Or I missed you, friend. If you would do, I missed you, friend. So, I'm just here. I'm actually going to shuffle these cards. And this is the way that I've been shuffling because it's like this deck has gotten humongous. If you guys remember on my last video, I was like showing a little prep on this deck. I was like, I'm working on the deck right now. And I was like, this is going to be for my collective. This is going to be for my babies. And I'm really excited and I'm really happy that I did this deck. This deck has given me so much clarity. And it just has motivated me so much to keep doing what I'm doing, to keep the messages coming, to keep the information fresh. It's just amazing. So this is how thick this deck has gotten. And this is all new information for the collective. If you guys remember, I do have a smaller version of these cards, but it's different information. It's just all type of messages in that deck. But I wanted to keep it very specific to my collective because I want to dedicate this channel more to you all. Like I had another channel which was Chosen Messages with Jay. And it stemmed from my Chosen Warrior J channel, which I still have both channels. So I have 3 channels now. If you guys want prophetic messages without the cards, more like if you come from a churchy background, I would say go over to Chosen Warrior J channel. If you want just raw messages about karmics and all of the tea, I would say go to Chosen Messages with Jay. And if you want a collective message for my fellow Virgos and whoever else it resonates with, you can stay on this channel, which is That Goddess Girl channel, okay? All right, so we're gonna I just paused, y'all, because I literally just looked outside and it's like somebody about to go somewhere. So I'm getting like you may be going somewhere soon and it may abruptly interrupt your schedule, or yeah, you may be traveling somewhere soon because it's a car that's cranking up behind me. And I was literally just about to start this message. So you may be going somewhere soon. And it may be unexpected. It may be fast. But when you get there, it seems like it's going to be like not moving that fast. So it may be something that is unexpected that you're about to encounter, okay? I'm back, y'all. I had got interrupted. But on the little break that I took, this card came out before, like my phone rang. So I'm getting like you may be getting called, okay? And it came out right here. It says obeying an entity. This card says obeying an entity for a profit or a gain. Wait, y'all. Okay, I had to like literally pause the video, but before I paused this video, there was someone leaving in their car, right? But they cranked the car up and they interrupted me because I'm like, who the hell outside? I heard them, like it was loud when they opened their door. So I'm getting, when you leave and when you travel to wherever you're going and people notice you, it's going to be very loud. But just as fast as he got in his car, he sat there for a minute. It's like you're going to be moving at a slow pace once you do get where you're going, because you got to make sure, like, you know how you get in the car, you check your mirrors, you make sure your seatbelt, yada, 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 especially when you are taking a driver's test. Let's use that for an example. And you're making sure that everything is the right way before you even try to pull off. And it seemed like this man was in his car just chilling, but I'm getting that you are preparing to go somewhere. Okay? Now, before I went on the break, my phone rang. So it's like when you get to where you're going, it's like you're going to be getting unexpected phone calls. Because if somebody sees you or they notice you, of course, everybody going to start talking and people's going to be calling your phone. Before I even noticed that he was, like when he was getting his car, this car had came out. And I know you guys seen it. It says, obeying an entity for a profit or gain, lashing out spiritual narcs, negative energy. So if you are getting a phone call, we're going to see who calling. But I feel like these people who are going to be calling you is the same people that was narcissistic or had narcissistic energy. You know, these people you haven't been talking to them because maybe they lashed out at you. Maybe you guys had like a bad ending to a relationship. You just haven't talked to these people in a long time because maybe you noticed they had negative energy around them. On the split of the deck, we got justice is being served. Okay? We got, it says justice is being served. Everything is going backfiring. Pay attention to all the details on this side. So it's getting, these people going to be calling you because they are scared. They know that now that you are back on your feet, that they have to face whatever justice God is calling them to face. These are the same people that run from you when they know you, okay? They know you are a demon slayer. Bad spirits hate you. They cannot face you. Fake people, okay? So it's giving, you may not even, these people who may be calling you, you may not even run into these people, y'all. Like, it's giving these people maybe just calling, but they don't want to come face to face with you because they know they got to face you, and they don't want to face you because they know that you are a true demon slayer. That's what it's giving. I want to do a shout out to Authentically Des, Unapologetically Des. That's my girl. And we're going to shout out Hi Markiba Oracle. And we're also going to shout out Control Your J because all three of y'all has been on point in the energy, okay? All three of y'all have been amazing at what y'all do. Y'all have really, really been working for the Most High God Almighty, the Creator, and the Spirit Team. Like, the Spirit Team needs y'all. The collective needs y'all. Like, we need y'all. Do not ever stop doing what y'all doing. Do not ever make the internet make y'all feel like it's a competition, because it's not, baby. Y'all at the top of the top. Y'all been doing this. Y'all really have set the limit for us on these readings. Y'all really have set the expectation. Spiritual Court, you too. Y'all really have set an expectation for us. It's just amazing, and I love being in this collective, okay? So we got bumping your heads means nothing if you don't learn. Repeat offender, doing the same thing multiple times and not learning from it at all. So it's giving these people that you've already slayed, don't allow them back in your energy. Even when they call you, even when they come to these sob stories trying to tell you their side of the story, no. The answer is no, because we already bumped our head, and it's given that these people are repeat offenders, meaning they're going to do the same thing again with 444 on a timer. They're going to do the same thing again and again. They are repeat offenders. These people may be in jail, facing jail time, or repeatedly done the same crime over and over again. On the other side, we got, there's two sides to everything, and they have been playing both sides. These people have been playing both sides. So that's why Spirit is telling me to tell you all, collective, do not give these people any information. Do not allow these people back in your space, even though you may want to share things. Like, I know, and I just did this today, like I literally shared something that I wasn't even supposed to share, but I was talking to someone who I thought had my back, like someone who I really loved at one point in my life, and I just slipped up and told them something I was working on, and God was like, why did you do that? Now it may take you longer to get to where you're going, because these people, this is the same person that did work against you silently, and you're still sharing information with them. And just to be FYI, y'all, this person is a sibling of mine. Someone has realized. So it's giving, oh my God, so it's giving these people maybe siblings, loved ones, like loved ones. It's giving family members, y'all, that we are not supposed to go back around. And they want to, inside note, it be your own family. They want to act like you the problem, like you're tripping, when they know deep down inside their hearts, they never wanted greater for you. They never wanted you to be where you were supposed to be. They never ever wanted you to be happy, and that's what it's given. Someone have realized they bitten off more than they can chew. Trying to renege, but it's too late because Spirit has already called judgment, knowing they fucked up. Didn't I say justice is coming? It says knowing they fucked up. Look, Spirit has called judgment, y'all. So, they've been playing both sides. The individual that Spirit is telling you to stay away from have been playing both sides with you and with others. So they may have been talking about you behind your back. It's given they have been the main ones that has had issues with you. And they are full of regret. But look, are they really sorry? Can you see any real change? Spirit is saying you're not going to see any real change in this person. Even though they are full of regret, even though they feel bad for what they done, even though they want to talk to you, it's given they miss you. They miss having conversations with you. Even though they miss that, are they really sorry? Real, you know what I'm saying? And a real apology is changed behavior. Let me move them over. A real apology is actual change behavior. Like, don't sit here and be saying you sorry and you know you're not sorry. And you know you're going to be doing the same thing over and over again. Y'all, my cards is like, I don't know. I think it's my table and what I washed it with. But we're going to try that again. We're going to try to reshuffle. These people turned a blind eye and turned their backs when you were hurting and at your lowest and tried to bury you. So these people who are full of regret, they are regretful because they weren't there for you when you really needed them. They turned a blind eye to whatever you were going through or whatever others were taking you through. If it was something that they didn't have anything to do with, they still turned a blind eye. They still acted as if they did not see what you were going through, and they wanted you to go through it. They wanted you to go through it, okay? Tried to bury you. They wanted this information or whatever you were going through or whatever was meant to hurt you. They wanted this to take you out, and they are upset because now they have to face judgment because of their hearts towards you, because of their heart posture towards you, because of the hate and the jealousy and the envious that they felt towards you. Spirit is saying that they have to pay for this because you were nothing but genuine. You were nothing but loving. You trusted these people. They are going through it for a reason, and trust me, they know what the reason is. Instant karma. Now, what did I say earlier? These folks and these people, they know exactly what they did, and now they are facing some of the same things they wanted you to face. Some of the same things that you faced. Some of the same things that they wished upon you, they are now facing. They have to now walk in those shoes they wanted you to walk in. And trust me, them some ugly ass shoes, y'all. Blank. Nothing. I added a couple blanks in here. So these may be people that you don't even know that's going through it. When the blank card came out, it's like unknown. So these may be people that you didn't even know that was playing both sides. You didn't even know they was playing both sides. But now they see that you're ascending. Now they see you're ascending. Now they feeling regret. Now they feeling bad. Because now they know. Now they know that justice is here. Justice is here. Justice is being served. They know you're a demon slayer. And they know they can't. It's given they can't pull this over your head. Whatever they wanted to hide from you, repeatedly doing, stabbing you in the back, they cannot pull this in. They cannot get away with this. Even though they're a repeat offender, they may get away with it with other people. They can't get away with it with you. That's why they're going through karma. That's why they're facing judgment now. That's why. Spirit says you are removing unhealthy habits, relationships, and hobbies. It may hurt, but it's good for you not to be around toxic energy. You're cleansing your energy. You're cleansing your energy. After being rejected by these people, it says rejection is protection on the other side. You must live in your purpose no matter who doesn't like it. Release the doubt. After you've been rejected by this same people, by this same group, this community of people, after they were obeying an entity for a profit, so after they were paid to reject you, after they were paid, either it's in clout, money, okay? I'm getting positions, careers, jobs. This may have happened at your job to where you were rejected, and you were neglected, and you could not do your job properly. God is saying He's going to remove you because He's removing unhealthy relationships, people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And it may hurt you because you may not understand. You may not understand what's going on. You may not understand what's going on because these people have been communicating at an all-time high. They have had hidden conversations about you that God's seen. There's a lot of texts, IMs, DMs, a lot of talking about who you are and what you've done and what you've overcome. And with this amount of communication, God is saying that He had to allow, He had to help. You have to cleanse your energy. You have to cleanse your energy because they no longer need to be in your energy anymore. Okay? It's the hard knock life for us. It's the hard knock life. They are struggling right now. They are at the school of hard knocks. God is teaching these people a lesson. It's getting crazy with people's finances. They owe. This about money. So, collective, they wanted to attack your finances. They wanted to see you in a position to where you needed help, to where you were not able to do for your children. You're not able to do for yourself. If you don't want me to do for myself, then you don't love me or my children. Because I have to take care of me to take care of my children. Now they ass struggling. Now they going through what they going through. Okay? You got people sitting in jail right now and they know why they're in jail. Some of these people are facing the same charges. God brought them same charges back on their ass that they put on you, but in a whole different scenario. Now they have to face the same judgment. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I moved on with my life. Yes, I got the fuck from around, but you're not gonna get away with this. You're still gonna face judgment, baby. You still gotta see the Creator for the amount of pain, the amount of trauma that you caused people. And now you're in the school of hard knocks. Let's see if you can make it out. That's what we telling them. Let's see if they can walk through the valley of shadow of death. Let's see. What up, Spirit? What up, Spirit? This is a blank. What up, Spirit? Do I need to know? This is an air sign. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You may be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Communication, like I said, at an all-time high. Talkative. Do not make them angry. They will take whatever money can buy. Okay? Or you may be buying something. But however, this is a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that was obeying an entity, following an entity to, they're full of regret. They're full of regret now. Now they want to communicate. Now they want to talk to you. You may be getting a call, or you may be calling somebody. No, you're going to be getting a call. I'm sorry. You're going to be getting a call. You may be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You may be an air sign, or this person may be an air sign, but you're going to take it as it resonates. Saying one thing but doing another, and none of it makes sense, not even to them. Ask them why did they do what they did. They were gaslighted, or they were gaslighting others, also trying to get others to believe them, whether it is true or not, known for jumping on the bandwagons. So these people were bandwagoning. They were doing things to make themselves look more cool and more attractive, to get more people to like them, to get more people to listen to them, to get more people. Basically, they were doing this to build their character because they knew that going against you was a big fish. They knew that you were the one to go against to get that ranking in the negative, in the dark realm. They knew that you was the one demons was afraid of. They knew that if they caught you slacking, lacking, and they took you out the game, that they would have a rank. They would have an update in their rank. They knew because they know that you are one of the top warriors for God Almighty. They know. They know. This is a blank. Top of the deck. No matter the pressure, you are made for this. Okay? Let it break, reform, and rebuild you. Some pressure bursts pipes, but others create diamonds. They knew that you can take it. That's what it's given. They knew that No, God, spirit knew that you can take it. Your spirit team knew that you can take it. But they thought they were going to bust a pipe. They thought they was going to take you out the game. But spirit said, no, you just fucked around and created a diamond. You fucked around and created the best thing you created. You made this person walk into their purpose. It's given, they awoken something in you that they didn't even want to awake. Okay? You were made for this. You were made for this. Let it break and reform and rebuild you. Whatever they thought they were going to do to you, God said, let it work in your favor. The other side is blank. Let it work in your favor while they full of regret. And still talking about the struggle that they all going through. Oh, it's the hard not life, huh? Everybody ain't making no money how they was making it, huh? Because the entity is no longer paying them. They're no longer getting paid for trying to hurt you, for trying to do you dirt. It's not working. It's like, it's giving, go back to the practitioner and get a refund. Because the black magic that y'all threw at the collective is backfiring. Instant karma. Instant karma. It says instant karma. Instant karma on these repeat offenders. And then you're removing unhealthy habits, relationships, and hobbies. Yeah, it's going to hurt. It's giving, yeah, you're going to be all upset because you're going to be like, damn. I don't know if that card tried to come out or not. You're going to be like, look at this card sticking out right here. We're going to get that. You're going to be like, damn. Damn. You know, like, damn. Like, damn. Like, that shit hurt when you gotta, when you don't have people in your life for years and you realize that they was a hidden enemy the whole time. And that shit hurt like hell when you realize that people ain't really who you think they are, bro. And that shit really caused a misheave. Like, you really have to bounce back. You really have to heal and rebuild your trust and your loyalty because you be done gave it to the wrong motherfuckers, bro. It says you are a person of genuine loyalty and real love, and it's hard to find another one of a kind. You are a stand-up person. What did I say? Being a stand-up person is not easy. Being a genuine person is not easy, and that shit hurt when you keep getting slashed and lashed out, you know, and hurt by fake motherfuckers, people who don't even know who they are. It's giving you're in a field for real, and you're gonna make it do what it do regardless. No capping. So you haven't even, so it's giving, they've been capping about what they've been doing. They capping about what they got going on, but you really in the field for real. You really making some noise for real. That's why I say it's gonna be real loud when your ass get to where you going, cause they're gonna realize, oh, this bitch in the field for real. This person, collective ain't struggling, collective ain't broke, collective ain't hungry. Yeah, you gonna be living how the boss that you is. Yep. Why they looking tired as fuck? They need some milk, some serious prayers. They're gonna be looking tired as fuck while you gonna be looking like money. You gonna be looking like damn. It's gonna be a conspiracy theory because everything they said about you was a conspiracy theory. Huh? You know how they be like, it's a conspiracy theory, like they don't believe it. Yeah. All that shit y'all made up. It's gonna be all of a sudden. Tables are turning, new realization, a change. They're going to realize that it was all wrong. All of a sudden, they're going to realize that this ain't what they want. All of a sudden, it's happening all of a suddenly. And that didn't come out, so it ain't happen yet. All of a sudden, in a minute, in a few, when they see you, and look, in the card that stuck out to me, and in that order. And in that order, that's the way it's going. Nah. Spirit say nah. When they see you, it's gonna be like nah. Nah the fuck what? All of a sudden, the tables are turning. They're gonna have a realization. It's gonna hit them. It's giving whoosh. It's giving what? It's giving all of a sudden. They're going, you know, all of a sudden. It's gonna hit them bitches like a ton of bricks. A bitch mouth gonna be open, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all this video. Ooh, this is the fucking video. I'm gonna put it in here, y'all. How a bitch mouth gonna be open? Cause you thought wrong. It's a video, right? I had to calm down. It's a video that I was watching with my little boo. And it was like some kids dancing, right? It was a white girl versus a little boy. And a little black boy tore their ass up, ate their ass up in a dance competition. It was like pop locking, right? And the little boy was pop locking so good, the little white boy mouth was open. Bitch, that's how their mouth gonna be. Their mouth gonna be wide the fuck open. Close your mouth, bitch. Close your motherfucking mouth. All that talking that you was doing, all that Close it. Close it. They ain't gonna have nothing, but you gonna be able to hear the birds singing because they ain't gonna be able to say nothing. Because they were accusing you of random behavior, trying to divert and manipulate. This is a sense of projecting. They can be argumentative, a liar, or a person with a lot of control, pride issues. They damn sure was trying to manipulate you. They was trying to make you think that you weren't who you the fuck you said you was. And spirit say, I'm about to show them. And you're emotionally detaching from them. Fake people, places, and things. Master manipulator, control freaks, trauma bonds, karmics, stressful, untruthful situations. So wherever you're going, wherever you may end up, you're going to see a lot of people that you emotionally detached from. This area has people that you have emotionally detached from because these people have tried to manipulate you, project onto you, and also use sacrificial things in order to get a life for you they didn't want to happen. I didn't come on camera, y'all, because I'm doing my wig, bitch. I'm doing my wig. I'm doing my hair. I'm minding my business. They hate when you get cute and you get pretty again and you come on here showing your ass. Oh, they hate that. They hate that. But Spirit said they're gonna have to eat it. Everything that you giving out in the season, you gonna give out. You ain't gonna give out no snacks. This ain't no candy grapes, bitch. This is a whole full course meal. Period. Look, y'all. I literally tried to break this deck apart, and these cards literally wanted to speak. We're gonna take those, and then we're gonna clean. We're gonna finish off with these cards, and we're gonna go to the next one. You're not like them, and they are not like us. We will never fit in. We are sent to be authentically us. Bring awareness and be free. Breaking protocol and standard policies. So you have not been following. They came against you because you didn't follow what they wanted you to follow. This air sign wanted you to do something. They wanted to control you. This Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they wanted to control something that they could not control. Okay? They wanted to make you seem to be something that you aren't. They have nothing to love, protect, build, or hold on to. So don't let them tear down the world or the things that you built. They wanted to come in and cause a mishap for you. They wanted to, when they came into your life or when they was into your life, they either caused mishaps for you, which they have because this card came out. They have caused you to lose a lot. This air sign, or if you're an air sign, you have lost a lot dealing with this energy. Because they were a Judas. Okay? These cowards, once again, they were playing both sides. So they were acting like they love you, but really hating you in the background. And they will never be satisfied. They will never satisfy you playing both sides. So they're going to end up taking themselves out. When Judas got on that cross, he ended up taking himself out because he was feeling so guilty. And that's why we got full of regrets. And I put that right on top of, they are now tired as fuck. Because whatever they are trying to do, it did not work. They have put in a lot of money, energy, and time. And they haven't got what they wanted. Loose lips sink ships. And they talk too much. Seriously. So it's giving, somebody's going to be talking about what was just talking. And that communication is going to give you some information. So everything has a deadline, except for your soul moving forward after death. So be careful after contracts. Wherever you sell your soul at, you will be stuck in that energy. So these people, they're upset because the witchcraft have come to a deadline with you. They are willing to sign new contracts, and they want to sign a new contract with you because they want you to be at a standstill, waiting and hoping, or they want to breadcrumb you, love bomb you. They want to come in and make it seem as if they love you again, to renew contracts. They want to renew contracts so they can keep you at a standstill so that you're not able to get the breakthrough that God is going to push you through in this next season, in this harvest season that's coming up for you. They don't want you to get there. Next card. They use or using money for negative things, intentions. They are gamblers, scammers, frauds. They may live on a CPN, but they have been doing spell work and getting readings on you. So that's why they want to renew the contract. They want to renew the contracts because they know the spell work has come to a deadline. Next card says, the truth is always in a joke. Pay attention to the... Wait. Oh, sorry. Pay attention to the want-to-be comedians or funny ones. They are the silent haters. They hate you. Comedians at the bottom. So these people have been trying to jokingly talk about what you've been going through. Oh, you remember when this happened? Oh, it's giving like, you remember when. It's giving nostalgia. It's giving, they bringing up old shit to try to pull you back in that old energy. Bitch, I don't want to talk about nothing old. We talking about today. Let's talk about today. Let's talk about how I look today. Let's talk about the money I got today. Let's talk about what I'm doing right now. Let's talk about today. Please, can we talk about today? I had to tell somebody, like, why you keep talking about the past? This a blank. I had to tell somebody, like, why you keep talking about the past? Okay, we don't live there anymore. Acting like they are not cool or don't know each other so that you won't know they are working together. Trying to make it hard for you to catch on. So these people have been working with other people. This is a whole group of people that did not want to see you reach your greater. They have been trying to breadcrumb you. They have been projecting on you. And now it's time for them to face justice. They want to come in and renew contracts because they are trying to block the judgment that God is about to put them in. They are always trying to do something in a rush and they never really take their time. These people have been trying to hurry up and get you out of the picture because they don't want you to speak on your testimony. They don't want you to speak on anything at that. They don't even want this video to come out, but it is. It is, bitch. You have quantum leaped. You are going into your God body. Okay? Operating from heaven on earth. So you are operating at a high frequency. You're no longer entertaining low in frequencies. The universe is in sync with you and you are aligned. So everything is coming to you in a timely manner. Everything is lining up for you. And these people, they want to come in and cause a mishap to what God is lining up for you. Because you have quantum leaped and you have left them in the past. So they want to sign new contracts because that's the only way they be able to get back into your good graces or get back around you. There are people who wants to turn you evil like them. You must defend and remove yourself. God will make a way to separate the situation. They want to cause you so much pain that it turns your heart cold and you are not able to give out love. Once again, these are the people that were projecting onto you the way that they feel. This is a pattern of violent behavior. This person who was projecting on you, they may be in jail or have heavy police presence, or they may be going to jail. They go against God's presence daily on purpose. This individual who wants to re-sign a contract with you, they may be in jail or they may be coming into a heavy police presence really soon. You don't have to walk around with your head down, collective, or your feelings hurt because you didn't do anything wrong, but stand up for yourself. So it's given, if you had to come against these people or this individual who was in jail or does have a heavy police presence or was obeying entity, this whole collective, you didn't do anything wrong but stand up for yourself. You had to fight for yourself because who the fuck else gonna fight for you? Okay? God says people love to hate what they can't get their hands on. God controls the narrative over your life, and when he is challenged, he will win by all means necessary. That is not a threat. It is a promise by God. You are covered and protected. So this is the covered. This is the chosen ones versus the uncovered. So these people have lost their covering by God because of the spell work, because of the negative, the things that they use their intent and their money for. Okay? They have lost their covering. The gamblers, the skinners, the frogs. God said, I don't want to be into that mess. So God has lost and uncovered them. But on the other hand, you are one of God's favorites, children, angels, or warriors. God doesn't play about none of his children at all. And now he is seeking vengeance on these people. These people he is seeking vengeance on. And that's why it's time for them to pay the piper. The last card I have in here, the other ones are blanks, was spiritual hygiene. So continue to take your spiritual baths. And on the other side, it says letting go of what no longer serves you. You are moving forward in your life. There is a new you that's coming to forefront here. We're gonna get some self-care for you guys. I hope y'all doing well. If you are an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, maybe this energy was coming against you. Okay? And if you are watching me, you are one of God's favorites. You are the person that they came up against. If you have a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that was coming up against you, they are facing judgment. Justice is being served in every direction. They getting hit in their finances. They getting hit everywhere in their love life. They just getting hit, y'all. They just getting hit. And that's because they wanted this for you. That's because. All right. Let's clean this energy. Top of the deck, we got release. So you may be releasing people, places, and things. Like I said, we are letting go of what no longer serves us. So we're in the middle of a big release because we are releasing energy, toxic energy, low vibrational energy, things that kept us bound, things that kept us feeling tired, things that kept us feeling like just not good, things that stunted our growth, because now we are growing in the right direction. You see that tree going up? Now that we are seeing the fruits of our labor, now that we are doing what we need to do, they lose position. The Sovereign card came out negative. They lose their position. It's giving people are getting replaced with the rightful owners. You know what I'm saying? It's giving they want us to come off our throne. They don't want us to release. They don't want us to grow. They don't want us to get that crown. No, they don't want that for you. But you will. What else, Spirit? What do they want for us? Can we get some information on what else do we need to know? They don't want us to wear their crown. They not win a crown. They not win a crown. They not win a crown. Thank you, Spirit. Clear the energy. Let me get what else I need to know. Yeah, because they never wanted us to speak up on what they did to us. They never thought that we would speak up. They mad because now we talking and we loud as fuck. Like I said, when you get to where you going, it's going to be loud as fuck. On the back of Speak Up, it says, if you avoid conflict to keep the peace, you start a war inside yourself. So yeah, they wanted us to be warned with ourselves with 3333 on the clock, on the timer. 33 minutes and 33 seconds. They wanted us to be warned with ourselves. But the fact that we spoke up, what did that do? We spoke up. Yeah, we spoke up. We spoke up. We spoke up. And go ahead and pamper yourself. See, it came out like this because they don't want us to pamper ourselves. But I say yes, it's time to pamper yourself. You may have not been pampering yourselves. You may have not been pampering yourself. You know? Yeah. Yeah, and then you're gonna get an invitation. It's giving you may be trying to, people may be inviting you to invite you. And it says move, but I got move in the negative. So they're gonna be trying to invite you to try to move. Look, it's in the backwards. People gonna be trying to call you and invite you. When they see you pampering yourself, loving yourself, and taking care of yourself, it's giving they're gonna be trying to call you back in because they're gonna want to see. They're gonna want to get on that get in on that good energy. They're gonna be like, oh, you want to move in with me? You need me? This all these people that never want to help you. Every time you was going through something, every time you was homeless, they never called you. They never wanted to help you. They never reached out to you. They never asked you where you was staying at. They never asked you how long you was gonna be in town. It's given they're gonna be asking you, do you want to move in with me? But you're gonna be saying, hell no. I'm good. I'm too busy pampering myself. Yeah, you're gonna get an invitation. You're going to get an invitation because they want you to come off that throne. They want you to come off that throne. Yeah. And it says ease in the negative. They want you to come off the throne easy. They want it to be, oh, come on over here. You want to be like, oh, yes. Okay. All right. Y'all ain't gonna hurt me. Y'all ain't gonna talk about me. But the whole time they've been talking shit about you. The whole time that they have made life hard for you. How the fuck you think they're gonna make it easy now? No, it's not gonna be easy. No, and it's not gonna be easy getting you off that throne. getting you to stop pampering yourself. That's what's not gonna be easy. Yeah, because your authenticity, it's not gonna be easy breaking you, breaking the realness out of you. You ain't wearing a mask. It's not gonna be easy for you to fit in with these motherfuckers, so that's why you can't move in with these motherfuckers. Yeah, your priorities is at the top of the top. It's not gonna be easy for you to leave your priorities. You sticking to the plan. It's giving you being authentic. You being honest with yourself. You're being honest with yourself. You know that you can't reach your priorities, that they're not a priority to you. And what they want is not a priority for you, but their priority is to break your authenticity. Their priority is to make you look like somebody that you're not. And that's why you're releasing these people. You're releasing these people. I got listening to negative. They thought you weren't listening. They thought you were not paying attention to what was going on, to what they were saying about you. Remember I got communication at the high level? They thought you weren't listening. Or spirit say, you better not listen. You better not listen. You know what I'm saying? Or you couldn't reach your priorities because you weren't listening. You weren't listening to what God was telling you to do. God was telling you to release. God been told you to let go of this energy. Yeah. Look, surprise and negative. They will not be surprising you. Look at surprise. It came out. You will not be getting surprised in this season. You will not. No more surprises. God said they ain't gonna surprise you because they want to surprise you with this bullshit. We can't. They're gonna be like, you can move him, yo. They're gonna surprise you with a bill. It's like they're gonna be surprising you with fuck ass shit. These surprises is not good, and God don't want you. God don't care for them. He don't care for them. He don't want you to have no surprises in the season. He wants you to have priorities in the season. He wants you to grow. He wants you to know exactly where you are, and exactly what you're doing. Exactly what you're doing. Exactly. God don't want you to be surprised. He don't want you to be going through nothing that you don't have to go through. We're going to get the tarot cards, because the tarot cards going to tell us what we need to know. Then we're going to close out the message, guys. If it resonates with you, if you're still here, drop me some 100s in the comments so that we can keep for authenticity. My one card dropped, and I'm about to tell y'all what it was. Drop me some hearts in the comments for authenticity. We got the world. God said the world is at your hands. It's gonna be at your this time. It's gonna be up to you. That's why priorities came out. This time when you go around these motherfuckers, you controlling the narrative. How they want to control the narrative? The world will be at your hands. The world will be. He's got the whole world in his hands. God said, I control this. They thought they was in control, and that's where they fucked up at. They thought they were going to play in your life, your narrative, project onto you and get away with it. God said, all right. We're going to show them. We're going to show. And the world is going to see. The world is going to watch. God bring this Ace of Cups to you. The world is going to watch. Jesus. God is bringing you something, and the world will see you receiving. Yeah. Page of Cups. The world is going to see you celebrate. And I got it sideways, so some people may not see you celebrate, but they're going to know. They're going to know that this came from God and God Almighty. That's the only way that you can get through what you were going through. Yeah. It's given. You're going to be, this is something that you worked on. You're going to be celebrating something in front of the world that God can only bring to you. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. And it's going to be placed in your hands. It's going to be placed in your lap. It's going to be placed right there. Right there. All these cards came out sideways. Some things have to die out, y'all. Or they want it to cause you a death. So it's giving you did go through a death. This is a death card. Whatever they did to you, it hurt you really bad. It literally buried you. It took you out. You may have even went hermit for a little bit. You may have went into like an isolation period to where you had to find yourself again. But when it came out sideways, is giving a death and rebirth. So it didn't completely bury you to where you died and never came back. You died and you came back better. Let's leave it sideways. Yeah, Temperance sideways. So they played their hand. They wanted to tamper with your life or tamper with something to cause that death to you. Witchcraft, magic. They were tampering with witchcraft, magic to cause a death to you. But it came out this way. So you may have felt the residue, or you may have felt some of that energy being thrown at you. This was a Queen of Wands. Came out sideways. A Queen of Wands who invested 3 of Pentacles, a lot of money. Some of it, she may feel like it was a good investment. Some of it, she may be feeling like it wasn't. Came out sideways. So they're like, I don't know if this was a good investment. I don't know if this is working or not. I don't know. They in their feelings. And then you also got a King of Wands. So this was a female and a male that were wanding at you. They were really calling you to war. They really want to cause you this death. Spirit, thank you. They want to cause you a death. Then you got a King of Swords too. 10 of Wands who threw. Then you got a man who threw everything they had at you. So you got a couple, and then you got a relationship. A man who was supposed to come in and be. Y'all, Spirit talking. These people threw everything at you. Everything. Look at the 7 of Wands. You had to literally stand up for yourself. This came up right. So when the card came out, said that you didn't do nothing wrong, you didn't do anything but stand up for yourself against this King of Wands. This man who was made to do this shit. He was made to war. Look how he's sitting up there waiting for a bitch to run up on him. Yeah. This came out sideways too. They threw the 10 of Wands at you. They threw it, but guess what you did? You took that energy. Look how she got the things on top of her head. And you alchemized. You said, give me that shit. Give me that one. Every one that came with you you took it, you alchemized, you used it for yourself, for your good. Look at her. She thought she about to go build a little house with their wands and they sticks that they tried to use. Took their shit, defeated them, took their shit and moved on. Look at her walking. She's moving on with her life. And she is going to build with the moon watching her, with the witchcraft y'all trying to do, with God present to God. Say, listen, we got things to do. That's why priorities came out. Yeah. Queen of Swords in the negative. So you got somebody else, a woman who was throwing things at you, a woman. And then you also have a man who's supposed to come in and love you, but he didn't even know his fucking throne. Look, this man came in and was supposed to protect you. He was supposed to be upright with you, do things the right way with you, but he was too busy swinging his sword at you too. So you got a King of Swords that wanted to come in and hurt you. He couldn't make a decision with you, but you got justice here. Yeah, God is bringing justice for you. After, look, you was in a heartbreak. You were in a heartbreak. You were in a heartbreak. After the 3 of Wands, look at this woman's heart. After they came and put the swords in your heart and broke your heart multiple times, these repeat offenders, you were in a heartbreak. But God said, not anymore. Not anymore. Justice is here to bring you out of that heartbreak that came out in the upright. And then we also had the sun. So you thought God wasn't going to do nothing. You really was like, God, you see this? You thought God wasn't watching. God said, I seen it. I seen it. I seen it. I seen it. God said, I seen it. So you were feeling like you weren't growing. Or maybe that's how you feel at the moment. But now justice is being served. You're going to see. Yeah. You're going to see. You weren't being heard. We got the Ace of Wands and the negative. So with these people and God bringing you justice, it's because you put your wand down. You stop fighting these people. You're no longer fighting these people. And you're letting God bring justice. And these relationships are no longer growing. That's why the contracts can't be signed anymore. They're no longer growing. God said he won't bless that. If you happen to get back into a relationship with these people, God will not bless the contract. I'm telling you now, God ain't gonna bless it because they don't want what's best for you. Okay? It's saying don't take any negative contracts. You know how this Don't take anything from these people. They are coming from the devil. They have made deals with the devil. Yeah. King of the Cups. Yeah. You have took a lot of loss dealing with these people. You have took a lot of loss dealing with these people. Or you may have to lose a lot. You may have to lose a lot by giving up. You know, it's giving like, if you close out a lot of relationships, you may not have some of the things that they were offering to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you be living with people. Sometimes you be, you know. Yeah, because God doesn't want you to be stabbed in your back. It's been hurting you. And you've been taking loss by staying in communication. By dealing with these people. You have taken a loss. And you have been stabbed in your back multiple times. But with you no longer fighting. This came out in the negative, okay? Two of Swords. You're no longer willing to fight. Look at this person. You're surrendered. You surrendered this to God. So with you no longer fighting for certain things, of course you're going to lose certain things and it's going to hurt. But you realize all of these swords they had in my back, I have to stand up. I have to rebuild. Look at the Tower and the Upright. It's time for me to rebuild and focus on my priorities after being betrayed, after being hurt. You will be in your 10 of Pentacles. It's time for you to rebuild for your stability, for your life, for your children, for your future. Period. And you will be celebrating. Look at this 4 of Wands. So you're going to have people that have your back. You're going to celebrate. You're going to celebrate. And while you're celebrating, they're going to try to do witchcraft. But it's not going to work. It won't work. The magicians in the negative, it won't work. And they don't believe that you are the ultimate magician. Or maybe you don't even know that you are alchemizing the energy that they're giving, that they're trying to be throwing at you. Yeah. Yeah. Or in this season, you may not even be doing a lot of, it's giving like you may not even be doing a lot of alchemy work right now. You may not even be doing a lot of alchemy work. You may not even be doing it. But please take your spiritual baths. Then we got Knight of Wands. So we got a person that's coming in that's going to help you. Okay, or this may be you. You may be getting back on your horse if you are a male. But there's a man that's coming in for my feminines that's going to assist you in building back up that tower and that 10 of Pentacles. Period. All right, y'all. So I hope y'all enjoyed the reading. I don't want to make it too long. It's already 48 minutes. So I'm going to edit the video. Just to like make it more visible for you all. And I got to get on my hair because like y'all know I haven't been doing anything but resting. I do have a hair company called Doll Phase. That's Phaze. That's the way you spell Phase. Doll Phase Beauty. If you guys want to buy some hair, get into bundles or get into wigs or anything like that, any type of beauty needs, please contact me. I will be at your service. So we're going to go ahead and end this reading. Once again, if you made it all the way to the end, drop a black heart. If you did make it to the middle, you should have dropped your hundreds already for our authenticity. But yeah, y'all, we're going to grow this channel and we're going to continue dropping videos. I don't care who don't like it. We will not stop speaking up. I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. Today was February the 20th. So I don't know when I'm going to drop this video, but just know today is February the 20th. That's the energy that we're doing right now. That we're in right now, okay? Guys have a great day.